Humility. Humility is the only trait that you need to succeed on the spiritual path and to find a teacher. You don't need anything other than humility. It's very simple. I'm going to explain it in a very logical way, hopefully, so that you can understand why humility is all that you need, and if humility is lacking, you will never find your teacher. Why do you search for a teacher? Because, well, when we are in that process spiritually, so we have just gone through awakening, so much energy is coming up, and we're sort of getting exposed to inner realities that we have not before, so it can be very overwhelming. We know somewhere that we are looking for a teacher, but we don't really know why. We have not learned to meditate and observe ourselves so well yet that we can sort of crystallize why we really are looking for a teacher. But in time, and meditation, in my opinion, is the most important ingredients on the path to reach enlightenment. But why we are looking for a teacher is because they have something that we want to learn. That's how simple it is. The teacher has something that we want to learn. We want to be like him, or we want to learn something that he has. Think about it. Is that not why you are studying whatever you are studying in university? You want to learn a certain thing, and you go to a teacher, a professor, a PhD, or someone like this who knows what you want to learn. You go to an institution that has courses in that what you want to learn. Is that not the same with anything that you're learning in life? You go to someone who knows that what you want to learn. So anytime you're looking for a teacher, you're looking for someone who knows what you want, kind of, or has achieved what you want to achieve. So you want to learn from him. That's the same why you would choose a mentor, for example, at work, or something like this. So some people who might very much look up to the father or the mother, they have something, the father, his way, and so on. I want to be like my father. I want to be like my mother. So this is why we select a teacher in the first place. It's this, we are here, we want to get here, so to speak. I'm not saying that the teacher necessarily is better than the student. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that he has something that you want. So you want to learn so that you can become the teacher. This is why we search for a teacher. Why do we look for a spiritual guide, a sheikh, a guru? Because the guide has a spiritual level that we want to achieve. That's it. That's how simple. Now, what is then required for me to be able to follow a guide is to be humble. Because when I'm humble, then I'm willing to be taught. Oh, there are some deers in the forest. Very, very beautiful. Let's see, 1, 2. Now they ran away. Anyways, if I'm not humble, I won't learn anything, isn't it? It's very, very simple. You go to university, you want to learn a subject, but you don't listen to the teacher. You want to talk all the time and teach the teacher. Well, then you're not ready for the path, isn't it? It's the same in spirituality. If you think you already know everything, you know what is enlightenment, you are enlightened, you are so awakened, you are so perfect, reached all the high maqams, then you don't need a teacher as well. And yes, it takes a little bit maybe experience to realize this, but myself, I'm contacted by many different people from all over the world who are spiritual seekers. Most are Muslims, but some are non-Muslims. And you would actually be surprised. Maybe you who listen to this, you're probably not like this, but you would be surprised how many people actually, they ask me questions only to argue with me. So many people don't even want to hear a single word what I say when they contact me. They just want to talk and teach me tasawwuf. Okay, but you're not ready for any level of teacher whatsoever, because you already think you know. Okay, then you are the teacher, so to speak. And some people, or many people, they ask a question, but you can feel very clearly in the question that whatever I answer the question, they don't care about my answer. They just ask it so that I will say something, and then they will start arguing, like billion arguments. The same thing there. This person is not ready for a teacher because he's not ready to be taught. So, and it's actually quite surprising how many. So just remember that humility is basically the only trait you need, because with humility you will be listening. Listening is not just using your ears. Listening is spiritually to be receptive to the sound, energy, frequency that comes from the teacher. Because when you're on the path, the teacher is the one who and you're the one who takes in. The teacher is the one who, and you're the one who take in. So you have to let go of your guard and open up and be willing to take in another energy and learn, because that is how you learn. If you're like this, anytime the teacher tries to, you wanna push back, you're not gonna learn anything. So this is it. It's quite simple. So when you're ready to learn spirituality, say that you have found someone, a sheikh somewhere, for example, in a tariqah that has reached a spiritual level you want to reach, and you're ready to learn, to be humble. That's when you're ready for the path, and that is when you're going to find the teacher. Hopefully this video is helpful. Assalamu alaikum.